Hey guys, Mason here. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video we are going to be discussing the main differences between Amazon FBA, retail arbitrage, and drop shipping. I'm going to try to keep this video under 10 minutes, short, sweet, and simple, and to the main points on all three of these different processes of e-commerce. So with that said guys, if you do have any questions or you want to ask me in further detail about these three methods here, please feel free to drop a comment and or message me through social media. All the links will be in the description below, so feel free to comment and or send me a message. Without further ado, we're going to first start by discussing FBA. Amazon FBA is fulfillment by Amazon. And basically what Amazon FBA is you personally or your business, first keep in mind you're going to want to have a LLC, a private label, something where it's a company and it's not just your person selling this item. So once you have a product, you're obviously going to want to private label your product. And private labeling is simply making your own label. So for example, if I had my own shoe and I called it Nike, Nike would be my own private label. The next one is it's your own label. So that means that you can have a Nike, let's just say Nike, we're doing shoes here. I can have a boot and I can have a running shoe, and both of them are going to be labeled as Nike. And then there you have your own label. So your label is going to be your company's name or your LLC, something like that. The next one is you have to keep in mind when doing Amazon FBA, you're going to have a monthly fee, and then each sale you're going to have about 15% sale cost when it comes to pretty much all items. There are some items that have higher percentages, but if you do an Amazon calculator, they have a free calculator application where you can use that and then figure out what they're going to charge on that item. Keep in mind, no item is going to be the same. It's going to vary from category to category. The next thing you're going to want to be aware of is Amazon really comes down to how well can you optimize your listing. So when someone comes to Amazon and let's just say you're selling shoes again, when they type in, running shoe, is your listing going to come up? And if it isn't, or if it is, it solely is based on number one, your ratings, number two, your reviews, number three, how many sales you've been doing, number four, and your back end, five, your PPC, which is pay per click, which is Amazon's in-house marketing. The next thing you're going to be able to do is sell this business. So keep in mind, you can just use this business as an income model, and it's a great way to generate income. The downside with that is that, most of these costs are going to be upfront. So finding your own product, finding a wholesaler, buying the product, paying for shipping, paying for the product, paying for, an LLC, paying for, maybe copywriting if someone's doing your own listing. There's a lot of upfront fees when it comes to Amazon FBA, but I'd say it's the most profitable, and in the long run, you can always sell this business at the end. As to oppose as drop shipping and retail arbitrage, you can make businesses out of them, but it's a little bit more difficult to do, and it will take a little bit more time as well. So that's basically what Amazon FBA is where you find a product, basically you private label it, and then you post it on Amazon, optimizing it, and then basically you rinse and repeat. You build as many products or brands or niches that you can get into, and then basically you can sell at the end of it, or 2-3 years down the road, or you can just keep it as a monthly income. So the next one we're going to be discussing is retail arbitrage. And retail arbitrage is where you physically will go to a store, find a product that may be hot selling, on discount, and then look that product up on eBay, on Amazon, on Facebook Marketplace, and or Craigslist, and see if you can make a commission if you were to sell that item. So the first thing you're going to want to look at when it comes to retail arbitrage is if that product is hot selling or not. You're not going to want to buy a product that isn't selling at all, because chances are it's not going to sell. But the next thing you're going to want to pay attention to is the shipping. when it comes to buying a physical product and then selling it online, you're going to have to account for shipping. Shipping fees can vary anywhere from local pickup to hundreds of dollars, all depending on the size of your item. So if you were to buy, a chair, keep in mind your chair is going to have a larger shipping fee as to oppose as, an eraser or a pencil. So keep that in mind. The next thing is, it's not going to be your own product, which can be a negative and a positive at the same time. So you can buy a product that is really, really hot, like a lot of people are buying it, or it has a really good name brand like Nike, for example, as to oppose to selling your own product through FBA, where someone may not know your Nike brand or your own private label. So you can always sell really reputable brands if you find it at a good price where you can make a good margin. The next thing is, when you go to buy this product, say you find a product and you really like it and you did the research and you're going to buy it, and if it doesn't sell, guys, keep in mind, once you post it online or the different platforms you post it on and it doesn't sell, you can always go back and return the item, which is very, very nice. I personally have bought things in the past where they have not sold within like 30 days and I had to go back and return them, and I've got my full refund for those items. Now let's say if I were to do this for Amazon FBA, chances are of the wholesaler giving me a full refund are very slim to probably not, to be honest. So the one last thing about retail arbitrage is that you can make a business out of it, but chances are if you're doing it in store, like where you go into store and find these products, chances are if you do not have a lot of capital, you probably won't be making this into a business. So the next one we're going to be talking about is drop shipping. Drop shipping is where you go, think of it as an online retail arbitrage. So basically what you're going to be doing is finding a product. For example, let's say I find this phone case on eBay for $5 and I see it selling on Amazon for $25. So what you would do is take the listing from eBay, post it on Amazon, and then sell it on Amazon for that or for the upcharge of whatever the market is allowing for you to profit at. So the best thing is about dropshipping is you have no upfront costs. Keep in mind you can go the route and make a Shopify store. There's plenty of other platforms you can use to make your own dropshipping site. But if you were to just find things on eBay and Amazon, you really have no upfront fees, which is a very, very good thing if you're trying to generate some income. To get into Amazon FBA, where something is a lot more profitable, it's your own products, and you can sell the business after X amount of years, and or just keep the business for long term and make a really good brand. The next thing is about dropshipping is you have tons of products to choose from. You're limited to what is online. So keep in mind it's always on Amazon, eBay, Etsy. I mean, there's probably 30 other sites I can't even think to mention right now that you can find products on and then make a profit on. The last thing is with dropshipping is you're probably not going to have the best return on investment as to oppose to Amazon FBA. Amazon FBA, since you're buying wholesale, let's say you buy, at minimum 1,000 items, 500 items, as to oppose to dropshipping, you're doing probably one item at a time. And then for retail arbitrage, you can buy as much as your capital will allow. Keep in mind when you're doing retail arbitrage, that money has to be upfront. So you cannot buy a product without not having money. So there's a little bit of problem with that, but as to oppose to drop shipping, you can post and sell that item without actually buying it, which is very nice. So these are basically the three main types of e-commerce, and if you do want to learn more about them or you have questions, this video was just a main brush over on what they are, and hopefully you guys have a little bit better understanding on what the three are retail arbitrage, Amazon FBA, and dropshipping. Hopefully you have a better understanding, and maybe I can even inform you guys a little bit more. If you guys do want to get in contact with me and you did like this video, please, number one, leave a like on this video. It means a lot. If you do have a question, please just drop a comment and or reach out to me. All of my links will be in the description below. Thank you guys. I'll catch you guys on the next video. I'm sorry for not uploading a lot recently. I've been doing a little bit of travel, but we will get back into a video every week at the latest. So thank you guys. Have a great day.